I am starting off the week with some groceries, and when I say starting off the week, today is Wednesday, and we've just been eating random things for our meals. So I did a grocery haul to begin with. Some bananas, some raspberries, some strawberries. I have some asparagus. I've just been really loving asparagus lately. Ground turkey. I usually buy 2 pounds at a time so that I can freeze one and have one, because we have pasta like at least once a week, and I like to make my pasta with ground turkey. I got a pork loin for the first time. I've never bought pork loin before, but we're gonna try it. And then I have some deli meat and cheese. Of course, I've restocked our cereal because we are a big cereal family. And you know what? I just realized that I forgot to get milk, which was like one of the only reasons that I went out today. That totally sucks. I think I'm just gonna have Daniel pick some up on the way home. Eggs, and then some more veggies and lemons. And that is my grocery haul. It is a beautiful spring evening. It's very windy, so I don't know how much my audio, or how good my audio is going to be, but I'm outside right now on the patio, and Nora's over there sitting on a blanket, and I am realizing that I am going to have to make a bigger, better outside blanket, like a big picnic blanket. I think that's going to be one of my videos this summer, like making the ultimate picnic blanket or something. It needs to be waterproof, it needs to be big, maybe have some sort of mechanism where I can like roll it up and like have a tie at the end. Anyway, I'm starting to design it in my head, but we're having some friends over for Easter / my birthday. I ordered a few minutes ago a carrot cake from Nothing Bundt Cakes, and I'm super excited. I wanted something like a little bit special, and I love a bundt cake. I like to do carrot cake for my birthday because it's spring, and yeah, I love a carrot cake. So anyway, since we're gonna be sitting outside probably, Lord willing, with the weather, I'm gonna clean up the patio. I still haven't really cleaned up from when I was working on the cabinet project and doing all those wood cuts, so there's like a bunch of random pieces of wood on the floor. So I need to do that. Hello, it's the next day, and I am undoing my little shade garden. Wow, we're sliding down. I'm undoing my little shade garden at the front of my house because I'm going to be moving it. I'm sort of rearranging the front here. This whole area at the front, like by my front door, has been a work in progress, basically since we moved here, which is pretty fun. I actually just, well, a little bit ago, I finished moving this wood holder. It was over here, and I'm actually really glad that I moved it because it was, I don't know, there was a lot of like moisture and like rotting wood like right next to our house. I don't like that. It just made me nervous about like termites. I don't know, it just made me nervous. Long story short. So I'm gonna put our bench right here instead, which is actually gonna be really nice because this area stays shaded basically all day because of the big oak tree. You can already see that it's like dappled light as it is, even without the leaves on the tree. So anyway, it's like very, very deep shade. For a while, I have wanted to have a little caladium garden, and I think I'm finally gonna do it this year because why not? So this is how we are getting started in our little shade garden. Today, we are going on a road trip. We are going to Lexington, can I speak? We're going to Lexington, Kentucky. My family is there my sister is a college cheerleader and they have like a nationals thing. I'm probably gonna explain it better later. Anyway, I'm going to that, me and Nora, she's in the back, and it's like a 6-hour drive, so I'm pretty nervous, but I have prepared quite well. I have lots of snacks, I have lots of drinks, I have like a whole baby thing here with diapers and toys and wipes and the nasal sprayer thing. I just filled up, got my upside. I gotta go because I'm driving now, but I will see you along the ride. We are at our first stop on the road trip. We're in St. Louis. Wanted to stop at a garden center, which I did. It was absolutely beautiful. And we've just been sitting here at the park, hanging out. And it just feels so good to be in nature and hear birds. Hello, we are back from Kentucky. I did get a couple of clips, as you probably saw, of my sister's team, but they won. Incredible. They are 80-0, which is just insane. But we are back, and the drive home was actually like significantly easier than I thought it was going to be. The drive there was not good. And I came home and it feels like spring has sprung. Like, our trees have leaves on them. They're small still, but they are there. And it's really cute to see. There's little gnats in my house right now. Anyway, I'm going to unpack and just like get resettled so that tomorrow we can kind of hit the ground running, because this weekend we're going on another trip to see my family in New Mexico, and then from there we are going to the Bahamas, which I'm really excited about. But yeah, this has just been like a crazy wild month, and everything just happened to get packed into the same month. Like, life has been very kind of stagnant, if you will, for a little bit, and then April came and is like, boom, here's like 1,000 things to do all in one month. I've got my crawling baby just all over the place as well. She's very happy to be home. Welcome to my patio and my garden center haul. Okay, so I went in to get, what did I go in to get originally? The pavers, and then I happened to walk by the sale section on the plants, and all of these, with the exception of this and this, were on sale, and these were only $5 as it is. But I have two perennial flowers that did not come back, and I had to replant one of them last year, and this is the second time I'm having to replant it, so I guess it's just not gonna work. Two of them definitely did still come back, but the other two, I don't know, so I'm just gonna replace them with something else, get a little bit of color. It might feel a little bit random in that garden spot, but whatever. I honestly don't care. I just grabbed something that I thought was pretty that could do partial shade, and it's these Galaxy Red English daisies. I see them every year and I always am like reluctant, and I just decided to grab them. Now we are on to the sale plants. This beautiful basket for some reason was on the sale rack. I do not know why. Originally $24.98, but it was 50% off. It has mini petunias, big petunias, and then verbena, which is these little ones. Yeah, I'm excited. It's like a pre-made basket that I don't have to figure out a way to put together plants that look good together. So I usually grab one of these and I put it in my pot cluster at the front. But as we know, I'm building a path there, so I don't know what the pot is gonna look like what the pot situation is gonna be over there. I need to rearrange that, but you'll see that when I get to it in a little bit. I grabbed 3 of these Bruneras, or Brunera, however you choose to pronounce it, but I love this plant. This is definitely my favorite perennial besides hydrangea. It's just so beautiful. It's a shade plant and it has these really cute, delicate purple flowers. I do not know why these were in the sale section. Seriously, I'm very puzzled because they look fine, but they were also, I think these were only like $7 each. This one is a butterfly bush. For some reason this was in the sale section, and honestly it looks fine. Looks like there's a little bit of crispiness in the back, but it looks really good, honestly. Like, we have a full season of growing ahead of us. This is just the beginning for her, and it was 50% off. So amazing. I think it was only like $9 for this. What would this be, like 2 quart? I don't know, 2 gallon pot? I think that's a great deal. It's a full sun plant, so I will be planting that out by the garden, in the flower beds in front of the garden. I would really like to get those ready to go. I like putting annuals in them so that you just don't have to worry about planting something every single year. I have daylilies, and then I have coneflowers out there, and I have a salvia and allium. So every year I guess I'm just adding a little bit of something. This hosta looks incredible, and I actually bought one of these last year. It's a guacamole hosta. I really don't know where I'm gonna put this. I mean, obviously somewhere in the shade garden, and it's a pretty big hosta. So maybe I'll just actually put it like next to my front door right here. Okay, sorry, we have lots of wind today. There's a tornado warning. Just Midwest things. I hope that the audio isn't bad. Now, I got this also for the garden front beds. It's a Pretty Coats Peach. I don't know. Look at the label. And I don't know, I just grabbed it. It was on sale. It was, I think, probably like $2 or $3 since it's originally $7. So yeah, full sun. That spot definitely gets very, very full sun, and these little flowers look so pretty. So I'm probably gonna cut all of that off, like all this flower growth, and then let it reflower out there. And the foliage is also cute, so I thought that was a win. And then the last 2, I got these 2 ferns. These are perennial ferns. It's a shade plant, so we're adding on to my shade garden. This whole front area is heavy shade, so they do look kind of bad right now. Like, I will admit that. These are probably the worst looking of all the plants that I got, but I am extremely confident that it will put out new growth and look a lot better. But I think these were like $3 or $4 each. So I like the foliage. There's definitely still some like viable foliage here, which means that it should be fine just after a little bit of TLC, which I feel really confident about doing. I really need to get these in the ground, because if I don't, I will let them sit here, and we're going on vacation. And I'm not planning on having somebody come and water, so I know that if I plant them, they will be fine, because it will rain, and obviously the ground is like the biggest potted plant ever. Also, in addition to all the plants, I got the spray that keeps the deer off of your plants, because I love hostas and so do deer, and we get a lot of deer on our property. So if I don't spray them with liquid fence, they will get chomped up, which always makes me so sad, because yeah, I love hostas. I love big foliage. I am a foliage girl after all. So I'm going to spray all of my hostas, actually probably just spray all of this stuff with the liquid dirt, just to prevent any animal activity, and hopefully nothing will happen while we're gone. friends, I have planted everything up. It feels good to have purchased those plants and have them planted in the same day. I don't think I've done that for a long time, and I think that just has to be my rule now. Like I can't go shopping until I know I can plant it same day or even just next day. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. I think this ended up being like a full week of filming, which is cool. Maybe I'll start another one because this was kind of fun to just like pick up whenever and update about what I'm doing. Maybe I'll just get into a routine of doing this. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.